There was an impersonation of Lefty Gunplay that was done on this podcast by Wack.
Oh.
I'm assuming we don't need to play it. It has been called racially insensitive.
I mean, we have to play it just as...
I got you. Where's my keyboard?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. We have to, because we have to dive into this.
And I'm actually going to consult not my own content, but a Hater World YouTube short about it. Yeah.
Fools are pissed about. That's what I was about to say.
We got to talk about like how racist this actually is. Yeah.
Fools are pissed. I'll say that.
Black people just don't be pulling out the camera. I'm about to start contesting with
right,
equally foul footage.
Here we go. Blinking, you might miss it.
Like, listen, I never see nobody kind of look like you and like through shot, like, you know.
For the record, he's impersonating Lefty speaking to Brick Wolfpack in the club, and he's acting as if Lefty was having like a gay style conversation with him.
That's the whisper.
And he's doing a Hispanic accent.
Yeah, because he's like, brocha.
Yeah, it's a big part of this.
Yeah.
We in Texas, so don't nobody know me, so fuck it, Holmes. Give me a kiss.
This is all coming from...
That wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. But either way, you get the idea. He's basically, all right, so if anybody needs the history of this, when I first mentioned Lefty Gunplay to Wack maybe 6 months ago, he basically said, Gunplay, he ain't never shot shit. He didn't know that this was like a real person who actually had like a criminal record and actually done time for shooting somebody. So then,
the sunroof of a Honda Accord.
And so then Lefty starts going on podcasts and basically saying that Wack had stopped him from getting the amount of money from a label that he thought he was going to get. Because Wack was also doing the whole narrative of like, oh, I wouldn't sign a Southsider because
he said he cost him $250,000.
Right, which is very dubious as a claim. But either way, Lefty's been talking about Wack ever since. So then Wack, when he sees this whole thing with Brick Wolfpack, he decides to basically use this. And he's obviously saying this without any sort of, like validity to his assumption that either of these people are homosexuals, although Brick Wolfpack was trolling and acting as if he was bisexual. We believe he was trolling. I don't actually know. I don't know if Lefty made him say that.
Well, Brick followed me on Instagram.
Clear it up?
And
because he thought you were gay?
Well, I think I'm wondering if I'm gay now because he follows me. Like,
Brick Wolfpack is not going to get past that easily, right?
With some pina colada flavored dope and you'd be... like you and Compa.
I feel like just now I'm getting past the bisexual thing with the photos that I posted on April Fool's. Now keep in mind it's August. It's like it's just starting to become like something that people don't mention.
Yeah.
It's like when you do a big gay prank, it's going to take a while for people to get past it.
They assume that you're full on with your new life. It's
Yours
no
was on
more
April
bi.
1st, though, too.
Yeah, that
And it didn't really matter. Yeah, people still were kind of rolling with it.
No, I really knew.
But Lush, how do you feel about that statement, and do you feel like it was offensive to the Rasa?
So
he's white.
Yeah,
he's a kind of white.
And I'll answer it for whoever the fuck I am, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not. This is definitely not the voice of the Rasa speaking. This is not
something close to it, though.
No, not even. I'm just like a white boy that fuck with the culture and be around people. With that being said, I do not think that was very offensive. That's coming from me. I'm just keeping it 100. What I'm supposed to say is that was really fucked up. I'm the #1 racial gaslighter in this bitch.
Mexican people have been through so much. How dare you make a mockery of their accents?
I think he was clowning. That's the same way that
everybody does that. The fucking fool pages make fun of how people talk.
Like pretty much fool. Like that any of my black homies that actually fuck with Mexican fools, when they're talking about how they talk, that's how it sound like.
Yeah.
And it was. I don't feel like I've heard. Look, do I think Wack likes Hispanic people? No, I do not believe that he likes Hispanic people.
That's because the pacas.
No, he will say, "I signed the Coyotes."
Yeah. Okay. And they got a lot of motion.
They should have been on stage with Kendrick.
I'm not going to disagree with either one of those statements. And the Coyotes are fire, and they're also like they did say they would roll Southside if they got locked up, but they're not like pushing a gangster agenda at all. They're hip hop fools. They're completely outside the box. Dope that he signed them, because he did previously say during the whole Swifty Blue thing, I would never sign a Southsider. And when he clarified why, I thought it was a really good explanation. But just that initial statement sounded super hateful. So I'll call it out when I think he's being hateful. And like I said, I don't believe he fucks with Hispanic people like that. But, and I understand why as well, but I don't think that statement in and of itself was particularly offensive, fool. That's like a regular black dude doing like a Mexican accent. Now the content of it,
What if he had
because he's
said,
making fun of him?
What if
that's
he
different.
what if he had said, "Hey homie, serve me up that penis on a tortilla."
Okay,
Something like that. Like
that's-
he's not really like
that's-
making jokes about their culture. He's just doing the accent.
Yeah, he used Trucha a little out of context, but like, but still, like, it was enough as to where, yeah, that's.
I want to eat a penis burrito right now. Something like that.
If
That,
you-
that would be more offensive, because
Okay.
that's like a mockery of the culture, right?
But it would be fucked up now. Like, this is what I see a lot of that stuff.
Clip your ass.
See, there you go. Yeah,
What
Hater
most
world.
Mexicans
Do a
are
whole clip.
saying, what I'm hearing them say, the general consensus is, if we were to make fun of a black person in the same regard, it would be considered super racist, and that's fucked up, and that's not fair.
Do the version of a Mexican guy making fun of black culture. Just some light podcasting. It's no big deal.
Man, that's pretty.
Go ahead.
The
Go ahead.
greatest
It's all right.
gauntlet I could possibly set up
Hey,
for
what
you.
up, cuz? You got some watermelon and fried chicken.
Okay.
No, but that's why I said the tortilla thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that is
They
way more
love the
offensive for some
watermelon.
reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
for sure.
It
But like the
is.
tortilla thing is like,
What's wrong with
that's way less
watermelon?
offensive, because for some reason, like, attributing foods falsely to a race is more offensive than like the tortilla or the burrito thing, where it's like, yes, those are foods that originated from the country that you originate from, right?
What it also does is lightly insinuate that all people of that culture are under that blanket and talk and act like that. When in
gotta
reality,
go drain
that's
the
just how essays talk.
Right, because I
That's
think,
like-
okay, but you can't leave yet. Hold on, let's just finish this topic.
yeah, 'cause I
sorry.
gotta tinkle.
No, sorry, but like,
Young Tinklewinkle.
it is false that all black people like watermelon and fried chicken. It is mostly true that all Mexican
Mexicans
people eat
eat
Mexican
tortillas.
food,
Like
right?
watermelon
yeah.
and fried chicken.
Could you
You're a
ever imagine
sociopath,
meeting
like,
a Mexican dude who was like, hell nah, I eat tacos. I eat-"
tortillas?
I said that. No, it's crazy, but I said that shit. We were somewhere and it was heavy, like with the Latino. In the morning, it was tacos already, like with tortillas and shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Do they? Is this their bread? Like, cause I know
Yes,
we got
motherfucker.
cornbread, we got so it's like tortillas with everything,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all day, like
That's bread.
Do you think the
Yeah.
first person to ever put eggs on a taco was a white person?
Probably not.
No, that's like
Fuck
like
no.
breakfast tacos is like a,
Chorizo.
okay.
Yeah, they got
That's like-
chorizo.
I was just wondering if that's some culture vulture
You
shit.
mix the chorizo with the eggs, that's fire.